We meet again. How fare you? I would love to tell you that faith alone keeps me going, but this goes further than appeasing the gods. Only those with black hearts could look the other way. So I stay, and do the best I can. A little alchemist corner set up in our temple to serve brew, potions and other relief, to letting the injured rest within the grace of their gods. Unfortunately, no. I rely on the missionary to do that for me. Vicariously living through his exploits unburdens my mind for a while. Anything to stop thinking about the reality here. In fear of tooting my own horn, I would say immeasurably. Considering that the clergy have congealed with royalty, the two castes have governed in tandem and continue to do so in some kingdoms. Every lord and king has his own priest, sometimes to keep up traditions, but most commonly to convene meetings with other kingdoms via the priest's relations to one another, normally overseen by the priest's circle. A council of priests, set up soon after the dissolution of the Mages Guild in the province, supplanting their purpose, yet with a limited interest in the arcane, as from what came before. With restoration taking center stage in our studies, we don't dabble in the more destructive arts, as many royals fear their kingdoms turning into despotic theocracies with a ruling mage class, as has happened with a number of kingdoms when the Mages Guild held prominence. Glad to see you're still willing to help, and there's always much to do around here. Though if you're looking for a journey like the one you've just returned from, then I'll have to disappoint. I won't have you cleaning this hall, so worry not. I have a more pressing need for a newcomer like yourself. Our Lord, Mortifayne, has been scheduled to meet with an advisor from the Divide. Morosa dares not attend herself, lest our Lord brings out her worst. So this small conference will be our opportunity to mount pressure on Mortifayne, such that he will forego his tyranny for a moment, bringing even further opportunity for reform. And with a fresh face like yours, Mortifayne should understand that a world outside this town still exists, and that world is passing judgment on his actions. You're becoming a great friend to the people here, and I've come to trust you myself. A final word of advice: should Mortifayne become enraged, don't interrupt him. In fact, I advise remaining quiet entirely. I only need your presence. I'll meet you there. Farewell.
Hey, sweet cheeks. Gonna keep staring?
Be on your way. All right then. Be on your guard.
Well, what is it, advisor? The hag couldn't speak to me herself.
Morosa has become increasingly distressed following the rumors and supposed activity within this town, and has talked with the royalty of Evermore to discuss the claim of this fiefdom and your position in it. If you do not cease with the disruption of trade, your privileges will be relinquished.
Enough! You've barked well past your merit. Tell that dog-faced, shriveled old bitch that if she meddles any further with this town...
Please, Mortifayne, consider what you're saying.
Did I grant you the luxury to interrupt? Address me with my name again, and your neck will be kissing the axe.
Yes, I am sorry, my lord.
Then you, advisor, relay the message to that crone that if she dares poke her nose within Arnament again, her bridge will fall into the current below.
Understood. I will part with your words so she can hear them.
Be on your guard.
Good day. Exactly what I expected. An attempt to squeeze blood from stone. Mortifayne, in all his wisdom, has deemed it fit to sever ties with our neighbours. Now we wait for Morosa's response. And be assured it will not be pretty. All these years, and our lord has become even more bitter. He'll never forget what happened all those years ago. Was it her death? Or is it the state of this town? Both? Quiet! Have the sense not to call for such sabotage while we're watched. Though your proposition brings another idea. Rumors have stirred about an important individual, a descendant of Mados, and from what we know, he resides not too far from the kingdom's capital, the hamlet nestled to the west of us, called Tabandra. Image, my friend. The armor we've maintained from Mados's fatal excursion still shows its majestic craft after all these years. Yes, any can wield the armor, but none can trigger the runes marked in its metal, and we're sure the very trigger is blood. You see where this is leading. None can measure to Mados, but it shouldn't stop those with the potential from trying. The person you seek goes by Rados, reportedly a large fellow. Comes with being a blacksmith, no doubt. Evermore is a very welcome change of tone from the dreary scenery here. Been a long while since I've made the journey there myself. Hope you don't get too comfortable upon those lush knolls, though. We're pressed with an urgent concern. A gathering of witchmen to the north are engaged in some communion. Nothing before has been quite like it. And if whatever they conjure up comes marching down the valley, then we'll need all our allies. Farewell.
to meet your end.
There's no escape!
Crop bugger. Oh. Bollocks, you're slipping.
No!
You came from Anima, or are you one of those ridden with plague? The afflicted, brother. They used to stay among themselves, but now they're turning sour, attacking any wanderer on sight. Lucky I was here for you. Evermore has more than enough gold for every mercenary willing to risk his grubby neck for coin. And yes, a situation has arisen that calls for you. A feral beast stalks the paths of the hamlet next to Evermore. Witnesses claim that the beast is stricken with the same sickness as the others here. Very good. Return alive, and there will be ample amounts of gold and more awaiting you.
Time to commission a replacement for my plate. An axe, maybe? Takes them. Puking heads off the bones.
Axes are short. Get a face full of bile if you don't stick to the sword's reach.
That's close enough. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm warning you, back off.
Speak. Until next time.
I'm warning you, back off.
Honest gold for honest work, if you're ever interested.
Good evening. Until next time.
Yes. Until next time.